Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Doys, and welcome back to Agrarian Skies. In the last episode, we did some stuff. Let's see, we've basically done stuff with bees. We did, for the hoarding, we got some of that stuff done. I don't remember if that was last episode or not. I actually don't remember what all I did last time. But this episode, we have a lot of stuff that I want to do, and one of the big things is to solve a problem that I have. So one of the big things is I want to improve my mob essence generation, because spawning these cows and everything, it takes a lot of mob essence. So one of the things we're going to do is improve that. We got some purple stuff ready. I've been doing work off camera. I've been getting more tofu from my soybeans. So these guys have been running. In fact, that's done. So I can do something like this. And that, and then this is just getting me tofu as well. I've been getting still more amaranth planks. And yeah, so just a lot of things. Now, one of the big things that I want to do is I want to kind of try to finish up blood magic here in the next couple of episodes. And so, which by the way, I have almost there, 91,000 planks. And so for the blood magic, I need to make a bunch of ritual stones, and I also need to kill withers and all this kind of stuff. So a lot of stuff to do. So let's get into it right now. First thing I'm going to do is, it is time to, I'm going to put a whole bunch of stone here. We're going to make some of the purple quest stuff. So we need, like, what is it, 100,000? Not 100,000, 1,000 colored bricks. So we're going to do that real quick. And it's just paintbrush, dye, and the bricks. So this shouldn't be too difficult. I believe I counted right, so we'll find out soon enough. And let's just do something like this. And okay, I don't think I counted right. In fact, I'm pretty sure I didn't count right. So manual smith, I need just a little bit more. Oh, I did count right. I just didn't have them all. Obviously I need 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is, I'm not good at crafting, evidently. There we go. This should be all. I need 2 more. Well, luckily, even though I miscounted, I have some. So let's turn those in. Cool, there's the 1,000 colored bricks. And then I also need to make a lot of this. So I think it's a 1-to-1 ratio. That gets me 4. So let's grab a lot of this, and let's grab some glass. And I believe it's 3 glass. There's 2 recipes for this. So the purple stained glass is the other one I'm making. And yeah, there's 2 recipes. 1 ceramic dye with 3 or 1 and 1. So obviously the 3 is what we want. So let's do this. And just temporarily, I'm going to put some ceramic dye in here. And I want to grab 1 more stack of glass. Try to clear up the inventory just as much as I can. And if I grab a full stack, there we go. Let's manual submit those. And I hopefully counted right, but if I didn't, it's not a huge deal. I do have extra. So let's grab that. And then we have more. I screwed up a little bit. Not a big deal. So let's turn those in. Because like I said, I have more glass. I have more dye. More of everything. And I don't think I counted that these give 4, so I have way too much purple dye and clay, so we need 2 more. Actually, there's 1. I just need 1 more piece of glass. So I did screw up just a little bit, but not too bad. And then I can just get rid of all this. And honestly, I should probably be able to get rid of the purple... Wrong thing. So I need another... I need 1,000 purple dye. So let's see how much... I only have 200 and some. I'm about to get a lot more, but... that is something, so I should keep the purple. The last stained glass is also going to be just a pain to do. Oops. Uh-oh, did I put the nut dew in the squeezer? I didn't take it out. Okay. Let's take out the nut dew. Let's put this stuff away, and let's put the nut dew down here. So for the bees, I think that's going to be the first thing I do right now, because it's probably going to take the most time, and I kind of want to see what happens. So this chest I can get rid of for the time being. And I have some stuff here. One thing, I did get a blue slime. One finally spawned downstairs for my little setup, so I have that, and that's ready to go. So I'm going to keep that in there until I'm ready to start spawning the slimes again, which I might make another auto spawner system. In fact, I already plan to with the sheep. So that's going to be kind of whatever as I get there, once I can get a lot of mob essence going. So first thing I want to do is we need to make some hives, because I've done a lot of looking, and for most of the last bee quest, we're going to need an Eldritch Princess. So we need Attuned and Cultivated, Mystical and Cultivated, Unusual and Cultivated, or Sorceress and Cultivated in order to get this. And what these guys are, they are hive bees, and they come from the magic bee hives. So I know there's the Curious Hive, but just look at the hives. You have the Resonating Hive, the Unusual Hive, the Curious Hive, and I think there's one other, or it might just come with any of them. But to get these, there's no recipes for these, where some of the hives were you can make with the alchemy set. So this one we are limited. We have to actually meet the standards that it wants. So I got some seed oil. I just happen to have a lot of it, and we're going to take some artificial hives. And the easiest one I found to get, since I knew where it was, is in a jungle with flowers. So we're going to put some flowers around. I don't know how many in there needs to be, but we're going to put a bunch, because why not? If we put the scented artificial hives, we might get some unusual hives spawning. So I'm just going to let those set. If it doesn't work, I can still get a tuned princess from the serial quest. So either way, I'm going to be able to finish this up. But if those guys will work, great. If not, I just have to finish the serial before we can get back to bees. No big deal. So I wanted to show that off on camera, and hopefully things will work nicely. So I think the first thing I want to do is let's get... How much dirt do we have in here? 31? That's good. Let's get a new little mob essence farm going. And I'm trying to decide where I want this. Doesn't have to be too big. Actually, let's go grab a couple things. Let's grab my builder's wand and the precision sledgehammer. So first things first, I have 2 grinders, and I want to kind of see what's the range on these guys. So let's pop him off. Let's put him like here. So, alright. And if I put, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's a 5 by 5 in front of them. So, let's take our builder's wand, and I think we're going to build it right around here. Let's grab some more cobblestone just in case as well. Just a bunch of stacks. That'll work. Let's break this. And I do want to throw F7 on so I know where things can spawn and everything. Alright. How's this? And I just want to quickly... So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that should be fine. Wrong thing. Let's throw these guys like so. I haven't done any building on camera like this for a long time. Hope you don't mind. This is gonna be really quick, so, or hopefully. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so let's light up the corner. And so, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So right here is where I want to put the first grinder. And we'll put a torch like there, because that'll work. And so if we take the precision sledgehammer, we can see that he has a range until right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I put this guy here, alright, and that is going to be where I build a wall around. So let's do this, and just kind of temporarily, I'm going to put some torches around. Not that anything can spawn, but I still don't want to chance anything, so let's only go, actually, that's fine. And we'll just do something like this. So, yep, right there. And basically, I'm gonna go straight up like that. And, you know, this would be easier with the builder's one. So let's go ahead and do that. Don't want those. But I definitely want to hide that, so... You know, let's just do a thing like this, and we'll put more torches down. No, I need those, because I don't want light to come through. That's the big issue here. So there's that. And then... something like this. If we build this one up, we are going to have to do something like that. No big deal. So we put walls here, and then walls like this. Probably shouldn't have put it right here, just because of the pipes, but it's okay. I'll live. And I want to keep a little bit of space, I think, something like that. And then if I do this. Alright, so the last thing is I want to put dark glass there. Because I might as well, you know? So we're going to have things spawning in here. And the way we're going to do it is with, I want to exit real quick, is with Cursed Earth. So Cursed Earth is going to spawn things very, very quickly. And I want to grab, do I have, it must be upstairs. I want to grab my angel block. I think it's in, yep, right there. Because I don't want to lose the Cursed Earth. Even though I can get it again, it's relatively easy to get. I mean, you do have to kill a wither, but it's not terrible. So let's just start here-ish. And, maybe just trying to think of a good way to... Oh, I know a good way. Let's get a piston. And a lever. And we'll just push a block down. And then we can build off of that, so... I wonder, can I wrench? I can. So, doing something like that, and then the terrifying part of putting blocks like so. I hate this so much. 3, and then last one. Alright, and then we can do something like, at least for the time being, let's put torches along the walls. And we can do something with a builder's wand now. And it'll be a little bit safer. Oh, hey. That's kind of cool. So there's that, 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 and that. And I don't really care if there's extra, because, well, it doesn't matter. There we go. So now I want to fill this in with mostly dirt. So let's keep that one. There's, yeah, 2. And then 3. I need to get more dirt. So basically, the cursors will spawn normal mobs very, very, very rapidly. And I think it's independent of where I am in relation to all this. And then that one. So I'll use half of my cursed earth. And we'll do that last. So the next thing I need to do is not only get power, which I can actually do something like this. On both sides, even. So I need not only power, but I do need fluid ducts and item ducts. So I can do one from the back, one from the bottom. And honestly, I don't need the fluid ducts. I do need to get the... actually, I want the fluid ducts. That's why I'm doing this. The item ducts, it won't work without it. And yeah. So do I have access to covers or anything like that? I actually don't know. So it would be a thermal... No, it doesn't look like it. That's, I believe, a newer version of the mod pack. Or not the mod pack, but the mod. So I'm going to need fluid ducts. So let's just grab a bunch of those. I don't need this stuff anymore. We can put the dirt away. We can put half of that away. And honestly, can put my builder's one away. And then I want some... I need some hardened energy conduits, because that's what I have around. So I'm also going to need just leadstone energy conduits. And then I want to upgrade those to the hardened, so there they are. Cool. That should be plenty, and then I do need some item ducts. And I think the item ducts, if I route them into here, should be okay. And the fluid ducts can be routed into here. So, what would happen if I put something like that on both sides? This doesn't have to be super pretty, so I don't even need that. Because things aren't really going to spawn there. So let's put fluid ducts, and they'll go this way. And then I want item ducts and power. And I think power should be the top. Let's see, we have power going there, so let's tap into that. And we can also get power if we come across like this. This wiring is so messy. But I don't care too much. Because at this point, it's not the wiring that I really have to worry about as much as it's the I need to be more concerned with the just the kind of the output, what I'm getting from it all. So that doesn't look too bad. And then item ducts we're going to want. So I am going to want to break this at least for the time being. And I want that to be like that. And I think if I put levers on this block, it's going to tell that to stop. So I don't want that. So maybe I do want power out the bottom. I think that would be best. So if we break that and we get a normal block, then we do that, clean it up just a little bit. So I'll do the same on the other side, and then this, we want to flip that. Have that come around. And honestly, I think replacing this with the item duct will be best. And like I said, we're going to put the item duct on top rather than on the bottom because that makes more sense. So we want something like this. And we'll put, actually that can be like that, and then something like that. This is getting very cramped. So I want to break that because I want a block there. And we just hit that, put the block. I'll come back with I don't know where they went. I don't know why I'm not picking them up, but whatever. There they were. They were up there. Okay, so I can put this block in, break that torch, put him closer here. Okay, so I know this episode has been kind of me building this, and I didn't really have too much of a plan, to be honest, but so let's run item ducts like so. And then this is the connection I want to make. And then the energy can be like so. I'm probably going to need more. Actually, why am I connecting that? Yeah, I don't need to connect that. Because I can just do something like that, and they're both connected. Well, or they will be. So, yeah. Run that up there. And so this guy should have energy. This guy over here should have energy. I'll just need to connect that. So let's get some levers. and put most of the stuff away. We can put the power away. Most of the cobblestone. Fluid ducts I'm going to keep, and cursed earth I need. But we want some levers, so let's grab some levers and let's see how well this works. So theoretically, mob essence should be pumped into here. Nothing's connected to that line, which is the output line. And items, they should go up first before going over here. So I mean, I can always hit that into dense mode. So items should go up first before going over there. If not, it's not a huge deal, but I need to do this. So item duct, let's put it there. Let's put like so, and it's still working, so that tells me it's okay. I need to get in, and we need to put that there. We can sneak, maybe. Still idling. Cool. So once I put the cursed earth, I also want to grab my watering can. I believe this works. Hopefully it works. I can also do that. Guess I'm gonna need it there. Let's take out the torches. Now this is going to be very dangerous. As you can see, it's very dark in here. And this is going to hopefully spread. I totally jumped there. If I put it like this, it should be fine, and we should see things spawning soon. Trying to think of... I don't think it can spread when there's light. I think it has to be completely dark in there in order for it to spread. So I wonder if this sigil of the green growth, I don't actually know if that speeds up. In fact, I'm going to replace these. I don't actually know if this guy speeds up like grass growth. It seems to be. But the creepers and everything should die. And if not, at the very least, this will eventually... It gets mob essence, and I want to deactivate this guy. So eventually it should do what it needs to do, and that is make a whole bunch of mobs to die. And it is spreading a little bit, so... the only thing with cursed earth is you don't want to get it exposed to sunlight because it will burn up. So that's why I was careful about that. But we've got that done. Let's take a look. Almost there with the planks. I need to go get more stuff up above, but then we'll make an auto spawner room another time. And this, I just kind of want to show off that what I want to do. You know, I could probably I think I'm going to do it down below. Because right there is that guy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have, you know, something like this with extract out the back, and I'm just going to put some item ducts here and run it up there, and I'll do something like this for all of them, and have all these guys making cobblestone so I can get a lot more cobblestone because I need a lot more. So I want to show that off. I might build a little room for the sheep. The trick with this one is going to be I need to have grass, which luckily, I see some good things. Let's grab our thermic scoop, which luckily if I don't know if I have any. No, I have the Silk Touch book, which actually works for getting grass and stuff. So basically, I'm going to take a piece like that. I got 3. And I think this guy actually needs to be re-soaked. Yeah, he turned back into an artificial hive, so I got a handful of unusual princesses. That's actually really good. So I'm going to throw some of the rest of the stuff in here. I'm going to clean that, the flowers up at least. But I want to take a look at the Beealizer and see that they need... so they're pretty standard. I'm going to need quite a few of these guys. Actually, I'm going to need more of the next tier. And I guess real quick, what I can do is, let's see if I come over here, I think I have some. And then there's a couple more things I want to do, but then we'll move on and I'll end the episode and everything. But I should have Valiant, no. It's probably up top, hopefully. The Eldritch is a unusual and a cultivated. So I'm going to need quite a few of these. And the other ones that I'm going to need, I have been doing some work up here though. I've been taking a bunch of the different, I'm actually going to do this. Been taking a bunch of the different bees from in there and kind of organizing them. Been keeping a handful of princesses and drones and everything as I can, but let's put these guys in here, and we want the Eldritch Queen. One other thing that we want is a Diligent, and so Diligent is red, or I need Cultivated. I don't know if those will work, and I need a Diligent. So let me see. I don't know that I have a Diligent up here. I need to do some basic bee breeding. So let's take a look at the Eldritch. What do they need? Okay, just flowers. So I'm going to let this one go in... I think I'm going to take one of the purples. Take one of the purples out, and I I do want the automation to go with that. So let's throw these guys in there, and all those guys in there. And I think we'll start looking a little bit more into bees at the beginning of the episodes, like I have done before in the past. And I think I'll be a little bit more prepared in the next episode. I wasn't entirely anticipating getting what I did. So the last things, and I say things plural because we might be able to do a couple of them that I want to do. Oh wow, almost all my trees over here are done. Is I want to get some firm tofu. You can't shift click out of this, by the way. If you've ever wondered, it's kind of a pain to be honest, but whatever. And I want to come over here, grab all of these that I can. And the last thing I want to grab real quick, and I can do all this below, is okay, I've got a lot of eggs, so let's grab a few eggs. Oh good, that's almost completely spread. Things will spawn in there fairly quickly, which is good. Let's throw the tofu in there. the eggs, and throw all that in there. That should be done relatively soon. I want to grab from over here the rest of the eggs and these guys. So we need to do a couple of food quests, and I'm going to try to get them done maybe this episode. We'll see if we're close or not. Oh yeah, that's already replenishing my stock a little bit. It's creepy, but it's replenishing my stock of everything, so that's good. Let's throw all these guys in here. Now, we take a juicer, and we go apples. I have 640 apples, so let's make a bunch of juice. And I'm going to keep one of those, and then I want berries. I have quite a few blackberries. And like before, I'm going to keep one, and blueberries. Got even more. Wow. Keep one, and then I want to grab the pot from here. And let's do blueberry first. So vinegar. And then let's turn that in. So we're going to be very close with the vinegar. Hopefully we can finish it, if not this episode, next episode. And automatically went to the apple juice, so that's good. So let's turn those in. And went automatically to the blackberry juice. Turn those in. Less than 1,000. I don't think we have enough quite yet. So we need about 680 more. So that's not too bad. Last thing I want to check real quick is I have 17, and do I have about 300 eggs? I do. So we do mayo. I have one already. So I want to make this with eggs. And this is why I've been doing the egg farm for the last however long it's been. So if we look at mayo, there's 770. And then I think I need like 38. So let's try to make this as exact as possible. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then if we do a fish sandwich, with the tofu, we still have enough. Sweet. We're going to be able to do this. So let's do this until I run out of bread, because I had exactly... There we go. So if I get... I have 1,001, and I think if I just give myself one extra space, and I'm going to do it with that, we'll have a bunch plus 1, and I don't know why I did that, because I need to get lettuce. I need 1,000 lettuce. So let's put all these back. But I know that if I fill up my inventory with lettuce, I will have all that I need plus a little bit. So 1, 2. There we go. Head back over, and we should be able to finish this quest, so that's good. We put that all there, and then go for the fish sandwiches. We can, if we look not at that, Manual Smith, and I want the right one. So I don't know if that unlocked anything else. Doesn't look like it. But we got a titanium fishing rod, which I don't care about. A fisher, which I no longer care about. 2 hearts, which are whatever. An epic reward bag, which is not bad. And a legendary reward bag. Ooh, lots of gas tiers. That's actually really nice. The lamp of growth might be useful actually. Because I believe that's the... Yeah, I need to have Herba Essentia, though, nearby. And it'll let things grow a little bit faster. So I might end up using that, at least for the... I may start eating delighted meals, at least for the lettuce. So things I'm going to do off camera between this episode and the next is I'm going to get rid of all the soybeans and just plant lettuce. We need a lot of lettuce. I'm going to upgrade this barrel even more. I'm going to continue working on the toast quest and the vinegar. We're about done with that, so a couple more stacks of bone meal into that system down there and it should work. And let's see, I still need to get more and more purple dye, and that kind of stuff. So I'm just gonna work on things. Next episode, I'm gonna try to finish the storage, because if we take a look, redstone, ooh, we got a lot of nether ore. Let's actually spend a few minutes and see if we don't have enough. So I need quite a bit. So let's just, how many processors do we have? Okay, so I can make a stack of storage cells. That should not be a problem. And in fact, I'll make 63. So the only problem is going to be, one, my system kind of craps out on me. It's been doing this a lot, and I'm not entirely sure why. But a reset seems to fix it sometimes. So I have 19. Let's just do that, and that should give me 63. And then if I look at storage segments, I just need redstone, which I'm currently getting a lot of, so I'm going to just let that set for a minute. In fact, I'm going to speed things up a little bit by throwing all of this in there. 21, and then storage blocks. And that'll give me 8. And then that's one more kilo. So I need a lot more. And honestly, how much redstone do I have now? Not enough, I can already tell. So I can at least make the kilo storage unit thing. So there's 2. I'm gonna need 5 more of those. So that's 15 of the large storage clusters, and that's what, 75 storage blocks. That's 73 more, and that's, 219 of these guys, which I could request, but I'm not gonna get. It's gonna work towards it, but it's not gonna have it anytime soon. So I'm gonna go ahead and cancel that. I'm gonna need more processors, so I could probably craft a couple stacks of those and probably a stack of those. until I'm out of redstone, and there it is. So I'm still hurting on redstone, so I think for the time being we'll come back to that quest. And this one's almost done, so I'm gonna grow probably another batch of trees and that will be finished. This seems to be working fairly well, so the more mob essence I can get, the more I can run the villagers and everything. So I'm going to do a bunch of stuff off camera, and next episode we'll get some more progress done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys then. Bye!